I've been getting crazy amount of tweets today. I want to look at some stuff. Probably the best overall page I'm finding. I mean, there's lots out there. So we saw yesterday Ricochet was announced. Was it yesterday or the day before? Ricochet anti-cheat being announced for the next Call of Duty, the next Warzone. Oh yeah, it says here. Server updates for Vanguard at launch for Warzone with Pacific map. The PC kernel level driver for Warzone and Pacific map for Vanguard later. We don't know much about Ricochet. Like, you know, I've looked into it a little bit and there's not much we see about Ricochet that guarantees this is going to be the answer for all the cheating that anybody has dealt with. I guess while I'm here, I should follow PlayStation. But this is probably the most concerning thing I saw. These two here. So this one says, the Call of Duty's new Ricochet anti-cheat has reportedly had some aspects leaked online in certain forums, and certain individuals are trying to reverse engineer it, which hurts my head. Even thinking about, man, like freaking guys, just play the games. And I guess it's tough too, right? Because these freaking, you know, these people want to make money, and if they can reverse engineer it, they can probably create a product or go to companies and say, I know how to reverse engineer this. Let's create this product to combat the Ricochet anti-cheat system. And then this next tweet here, or in the bottom part of that, says Activision has not confirmed that the leak is legit, and we are also unable to confirm it. We'll update as we hear more. And then just moments after that one, the anti-cheat obviously is not released yet, so those who try to reverse engineer it also expose exploits in it that Activision can fix before it releases. We'll update if we get any more information. Now, I can imagine that if Ricochet has a good product and it seems successful off the hop and it's working, even if these people figure out a way to have the workaround, I think that they're going to work hand in hand with the creators to make sure they can do everything in their power to stop the cheating. Because I know, you know, for myself with Warzone, the cheating is like, it's so... You know, maybe you have 3-4 hours. You want to hop on and you want to play Warzone. You want to play Call of Duty with buddies. The cheating it dampers the mood. It ruins everything, right? It ruins absolutely everything. So I'm on board, man. That's all I can say. I am totally on board. What else was announced today was a little bit more in depth on Vanguard, which comes out, you know, in just about 3 weeks now, and some talk on campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. And I think, you know, campaign and multiplayer kind of speak for themselves for the most part. You know, I think a lot of people will play that. Zombies for me has never really been my thing. I've never really gotten into zombies, but I think with the game being, with Vanguard playing the way it does, I'm definitely willing to try zombies. And I know, like, my brother's probably watching this video right now. He's like, no, I'm serious. I'll probably actually try zombies because the trailer, I only saw a glimpse of it, but we should actually watch it. I haven't actually watched the trailer yet together. I mean, the artwork is beauty. That's the thing. Call of Duty, because they have so much money and such a great creative team, their actual posters, their trail, like, look at this poster. That is absurd. Like, unbelievable. Just look at that. And again, this is the first time I'm looking at this, so it's just like, got like a Goro skeleton demon in the back. Man alive. Okay, I haven't watched the trailer yet, so maybe we should do that together now.
Oberfuhrer Wolfram von List. You are the instrument of my revenge.
See, I don't know any backstory, so if there's anything that ties into other zombies, the portal system I'm somewhat familiar with, but what is that thing? What's that terrible rooftop map? It's awful. There's so much to zombies now, like from such a long way. Okay. What the frick? Holy frick. See, that's what I mean, man. That trailer? Absurd. Man. That's an insane trailer. I mean, Billie Eilish, she's just taking over the world. Man, beautiful. Beautiful. So, as far as Vanguard goes, that's kind of it. As far as today, we know the game comes out in 3 weeks, and we know that the anti-cheat is going to be implemented. I saw something about the anti-cheat only being implemented for PC off the hop, but I can't remember where I saw that. Oh, there you go. Okay, and this is something that kind of concerns me right here. This is what I'm talking about. Seen a lot of commentary and questions about if Ricochet anti-cheat will apply to consoles to detect things like Cronus. Now, Cronus, if you've been killed by somebody using Cronus, you know what I'm talking about. It's a freaking nightmare. Activision currently says that the anti-cheat's focus is on PC, and there's no announcements about any aspect of console inputs. That's concerning to me. If they're not going to cover things like Cronus, when applying and using the scripts, the device will need to access players' game settings. That means it can be detected by Warzone's anti-cheat software and violates the game's usage terms. Yeah, it can be detected, but it doesn't seem to be stopping anybody. The Cronus Max Plus is the world's best-selling cross-compatibility gaming adapter. It allows you to use your favorite gaming controller on PS4. Just plug in the Cronus Max Plus, sync your controller, and you are ready to go. Ready to go cheat and frickin' kill some kids like a bunch of pussies. Unless you are disabled, unless you are disabled and need Cronus to mod a controller to be able to play, yes, you will get banned. In life for having a small PP. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, who wrote that? How did that make like the top answers? It's Reddit forums. So lots to look forward to. Not a crazy long video as far as the news that I saw today, but hey, it's something. And let's see what in the coming days comes out, because I think if they are releasing, like we saw here, this article here, the Charlie Intel article from their Twitter page. Activision has long been at war with cheaters plaguing Warzone. Yep, with the devs banning at least 800,000 Warzone accounts, which is insane if you think about that, and they still have issues. It's so crazy. In response, they officially announced Ricochet, an in-house anti-cheat built specifically to combat Warzone cheaters. However, not every cheater uses software to artificially get ahead in the game. Some use controller hardware, specifically the Cronus Max, that players can mod to have rapid fire, no recoil, and more. It's just crazy when you get killed by a man. I can't get over it. In a Q&A with the content creators like Jack Frags recently about Ricochet anti-cheat, Activision responded to concerns over modded controllers making it through the anti-cheat's detection capabilities. That's not good. Although almost all Warzone cheating is through PC and software, there's also a cheating problem on consoles. While perhaps not as obvious as those with aimbot and wall hacks, some third-party controllers allow players to use a variety of game-breaking mods. In the Ricochet Q&A, devs were asked, what about Cronus and XIM devices on console? They explained that server-side technology that utilizes machine learning paves the way for such devices and scripts to be detected. So it appears that their machine learning might be able to detect the unnatural inputs from a Cronus and ban that user. However, they didn't guarantee that machine learning will effectively combat Cronuses, just that it paves the way to detect them. To sum it up, what about Cronus Max? The server-side technology that utilizes machine learning paves the way for such Activision. It's still pretty early, so I'm not too worried about them not having a lot of success in that, to be honest. It's still pretty early, like the game's not even out, and we haven't seen how good or bad it is, right? So we'll kind of just go based off that, I think. But yeah, we'll see. I'm excited for them putting forth the effort, because it just didn't seem like in Warzone they did it at all. And that was just maddening to experience on a daily basis. All right. a little bit of news for you guys today. Thank you for watching, and I'll probably do stuff like this a couple times a week, you know, definitely once a week, but a couple times a week as I notice a plethora of news being pushed out through Twitter, and anything that's I feel is worthwhile to somebody. If they, you know, if I don't have the time to kind of scrub through information, this will be a somewhat quick video to fill you in. So that will be it for today. Thank you for watching, guys.